is a fire within every woman, a fire that burns with the light of her dreams, her courage, and her unshakable worth. It is a flame that cannot be dimmed by the shadows of doubt or the winds of compromise. Yet too often, in the name of love, in the name of connection, we are asked to quiet that fire, to shrink its glow, to make room for what does not honor us. Today, we gather not to speak of limitations, but of liberation, not of fear, but of freedom. For there are things, sacred things, that a woman must never do with a man, not because she is weak, but because she is strong, not because she is unworthy of love, but because she is worthy of a love that lifts her, that sees her, that respects the fullness of who she is. This is not a conversation about blame or regret. It is a call to remember that you are the keeper of your own flame, to remember that your heart, your mind, your spirit are not bargaining chips to be traded for affection, to remember that the greatest love you will ever know begins with the love you hold for yourself. So let us step into this truth together with open hearts and unshakable resolve. For when a woman knows her worth, when she stands in the fullness of her power, she becomes unstoppable. And the world, dear sisters, will have no choice but to rise and meet her there. The importance of self-respect and setting boundaries in relationships is not just a rule, it's a revelation. It's the heartbeat of who you are, the foundation of your worth, the unshakable truth that you are enough, just as you are. Too often, women are taught to bend, to break, to mold themselves into shapes that fit the expectations of others. But let me tell you this, you were not born to be folded. You were born to stand tall, to rise, to shine, to claim the space that is yours by right. Self-respect is your armor, your shield, your guiding light. It is the voice that whispers, "You matter," when the world tries to tell you otherwise. It is the fire that burns in your soul, reminding you that you are not here to be small, to be silent, to be sorry for existing. No, you are here to be bold, to be brave, to be unapologetically you. And that begins with knowing your worth, with holding it close, with refusing to let anyone dim your light. Setting boundaries is not about building walls. It's about drawing lines that say this far and no further. Lines that say, I will not be less, I will not be hurt, I will not be disrespected. Boundaries are not selfish, they are sacred. They are the way you tell the world, I love myself enough to protect myself. They are the way you tell a man, I am not here to complete you, I am here to complement you, to walk beside you, but never to lose myself in you. Love is not a cage, it is not a chain, it is not a price you pay to be wanted. Love is a garden, and you are the flower. You do not need to cut your petals to fit someone else's vase. You do not need to wilt to make someone else feel tall. You bloom, you grow, you thrive, because that is what you were made to do. And if someone cannot see your beauty, cannot honor your roots, cannot cherish your light, then they do not deserve a place in your garden. Self-respect and boundaries are not just words, they are actions. They are the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you hold your head high even when the world tries to push you down. They are the way you say no when your heart means no, the way you say yes when your soul means yes. They are the way you love fiercely, but never at the cost of yourself. So, my dear sister, let your self-respect be your compass. Let your boundaries be your map. Let them guide you to a love that is true, to a love that is kind, to a love that sees you, hears you, honors you. Because you are not here to be less, you are here to be more. You are here to be everything you were meant to be, bold, beautiful, unbroken. And no man, no relationship, no love is worth the cost of losing yourself. Remember this, you are the song, not the echo. You are the sun, not the shadow. You are the dream, not the doubt. And when you stand in your truth, when you hold your boundaries close, when you let your self-respect lead the way, you become unstoppable. You become a force, a light, a fire that cannot be put out. And that, my dear, is where your power lies. The power of knowing your worth and refusing to compromise it is like holding a star in your hands, a light so bright, so pure, so unshakable that nothing and no one can ever take it away. It is the heartbeat of your soul, the rhythm of your spirit, the song that sings, I am enough, I am whole, I am worthy of all the love and joy this world has to offer. And yet, too often, women are taught to doubt, to shrink, to settle for less than they deserve. But let me tell you this, you were not born to settle. You were born to soar, to shine, to claim the life and love that are yours by right. Knowing your worth is not just a thought, it is a revolution. It is the moment you look in the mirror and see not just a face, but a force. It is the moment you realize that you are not here to be small, to be quiet, to be sorry for taking up space. No, you are here to be bold, to be brave, to be unapologetically you. You are here to dream, to dare, to demand the respect and love you deserve. And that begins with knowing deep in your bones that you are worth it. Every bit of it. Refusing to compromise your worth is not about being stubborn. It is about being strong. It is about standing firm in the truth of who you are, even when the world tries to shake you. It is about saying, this is me. This is my heart, my soul, my light, and I will not trade it. I will not shrink it. I will not hide it for any. It is about knowing that you are not a price to be bargained, not a prize to be won, but a person to be cherished, respected, loved. Love is not a game. It is not a test. It is not a race to see who can give the most while losing themselves in the process. Love is a dance. And you are the music. You do not need to change your tune to match someone else's steps. You do not need to silence your song to make someone else feel heard. You play, you sing, you shine because that is what you were made to do. And if someone cannot hear your melody, cannot feel your rhythm, cannot honor your song, then they do not deserve a place in your dance. Knowing your worth and refusing to compromise it is not just a choice, it is a declaration. It is the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you hold your head high, even when the world tries to push you down. It is the way you say no when your heart means no, the way you say yes when your soul means yes. It is the way you love fiercely but never at the cost of yourself. So, my dear sister, let your worth be your compass. Let it guide you to a love that is true, to a love that is kind, to a love that sees you, hears you, honors you, because you are not here to be less. You are here to be more. You are here to be everything you are meant to be, bold, beautiful, unbroken. And no man, no relationship, no love is worth the cost of losing yourself. Remember this, you are the star, not the sky. You are the flame, not the fire. You are the dream, not the doubt. And when you stand in your worth, when you refuse to compromise, when you let your light lead the way, you become unstoppable. You become a force, a light, a fire that cannot be put out. And that, my dear, is where your power lies. The danger of losing yourself in the pursuit of love is like a storm that sweeps you away, leaving you stranded in a place where you no longer recognize your own reflection. It is a quiet erosion, a slow fading, a whisper that says, give more, be less, disappear. But let me tell you this, you were not born to vanish. You were born to be seen, to be heard, to be loved for who you are, not for who someone else wants you to be. Love is a beautiful thing, a powerful thing, a thing that can make your heart sing and your soul soar. But love should never come at the cost of yourself. It should never ask you to shrink, to silence, to sacrifice the very essence of who you are. You are not a puzzle piece meant to fit into someone else's picture. You are the entire masterpiece, a work of art, a story still being written, and no love, no matter how deep, how sweet, how intoxicating, is worth losing yourself for. Losing yourself in love is like giving away the keys to your own kingdom. It is like handing over your crown, your throne, your power, and saying, "Here, take it. I don't need it anymore." But you do need it. You need your voice, your dreams, your fire. You need your laughter, your tears, your truth. You need every part of you, the light and the dark, the soft and the strong, the broken and the whole. Because you are not just someone's love, you are your own. Love should be a mirror, not a mask. It should reflect the best of you, not hide the truth of you. It should lift you, not bury you. It should make you feel more like yourself, not less. And if it doesn't, if it asks you to change, to hide, to disappear, then it is not love. It is a shadow, a ghost, a lie. And you, my dear, deserve so much more than that. The pursuit of love should never be a chase. It should never leave you breathless, exhausted, empty. It should never make you forget your name, your dreams, your worth. Love should meet you where you are, as you are. It should walk beside you, not in front of you or behind you. It should be a partnership, a dance, a song where both voices are heard, both hearts are honored, both souls are free. So, my dear sister, do not lose yourself in the pursuit of love. Do not trade your truth for a lie, your light for a shadow, your fire for a flicker. Hold on to who you are. Hold on to what you dream. Hold on to the love you have for yourself, because that is the love that will never leave you, never betray you, never ask you to be anything less than everything you are. Remember this: you are the sun, not the sky. You are the song, not the silence. You are the dream, not the doubt. And when you stand in your truth, when you hold on to yourself, when you let your light lead the way, you become unstoppable. You become a force, a light, a fire that cannot be put out. And that, my dear, is where your power lies. The courage to walk away from what does not serve your growth is like standing at the edge of a cliff, staring into the unknown and choosing to leap, not because it's easy, but because you know deep in your soul that staying where you are will only keep you small. It is the moment you say, "No more," not with anger, but with love. Love for yourself, for your dreams, for the life you were meant to live. It is the moment you realize that you are not here to be stuck, to be still, to be silent. You are here to grow, to glow, to become everything you were meant to be. Walking away is not a sign of weakness. It is the ultimate act of strength. It is the choice to put yourself first, to honor your worth, to say, "I deserve more than this." It is the choice to leave behind what is familiar, what is comfortable, what is safe, and step into the unknown, because you know in your heart that the unknown is where your growth lies. It is the choice to trust yourself, to believe in yourself, to know that you are strong enough, brave enough, worthy enough to create a life that lights you up. Growth is not always easy. It is not always pretty. It is not always kind. It is messy. It is hard. It is painful. But it is also beautiful. It is powerful. It is necessary. And sometimes growth means letting go. Letting go of relationships that drain you, of situations that break you, of people who do not see you, hear you, honor you. Letting go is not failure. It is freedom. It is the freedom to breathe, to dream, to be. It is the freedom to grow into the person you were always meant to be. Walking away is not about running from something. It is about running toward something. It is about running toward your dreams, your truth, your light. It is about running toward a life that fills you up, that makes you feel alive, that reminds you of who you are and all you can be. It is about running toward love, not just the love of another, but the love of yourself, because you, my dear, are worth it. You are worth the risk, the leap, the unknown. You're worth every step, every stumble, every triumph. So, my dear sister, if you find yourself in a place that does not serve your growth, do not be afraid to walk away. Do not be afraid to leave behind what no longer fits, what no longer feels right, what no longer makes you feel like you. Do not be afraid to choose yourself, to honor yourself, to grow into the fullest, brightest, most beautiful version of yourself. Remember this, you are the tree, not the root. You are the sky, not the storm. You are the dream, not the doubt. And when you walk away from what does not serve you, when you choose your growth, when you let your light lead the way, you become unstoppable. You become a force, a light, a fire that cannot be put out. And that, my dear, is where your power lies. The celebration of women's strength, resilience, and ability to love deeply while honoring themselves is like a symphony, a beautiful, powerful, unbreakable melody that rises above the noise, above the chaos, above the doubt. It is the song of the warrior, the dreamer, the believer. It is the song of every woman who has ever dared to love, to fight, to rise, to shine, and it is a song that deserves to be sung, to be heard, to be celebrated. Women are not fragile, they are fierce. They are not weak, they are warriors. They are not small, they are stars. They are the ones who carry the world on their shoulders, who hold the light in their hands, who keep the fire burning in their hearts. They are the ones who love deeply, who fight bravely, who rise again and again, no matter how many times they fall. They are the ones who show us what it means to be strong, to be resilient, to be unbreakable. Strength is not just about muscles, it is about the heart. It is about the courage to keep going, even when the road is rough, even when the night is dark, even when the world says you can't. It is about the power to stand tall, to speak your truth, to hold your ground, even when the ground beneath you shakes. It is about the fire that burns within you, the fire that says, I will not be silenced, I will not be stopped, I will not be broken. Resilience is not just about bouncing back. It is about rising higher. It is about the ability to turn pain into power, to turn struggle into strength, to turn tears into triumph. It is about the courage to face the storm, to dance in the rain, to find the rainbow on the other side. It is about the belief that no matter how hard life gets, no matter how many times you fall, you will always rise, stronger, braver, brighter than before. And love, oh, love. Love is the greatest strength of all. It is the power to give, to care, to heal, to hope. It is the power to see the good in others, to believe in the best, to fight for what matters. But love is also the power to honor yourself, to respect yourself, to choose yourself. It is the power to say, I will love deeply, but I will not lose myself. I will care fiercely, but I will not forget myself. I will care fiercely, but I will not forget myself. So, my dear sister, let us celebrate the strength, the resilience, the love that lives within you. Let us celebrate the fire in your soul, the light in your eyes, the power in your heart. Let us celebrate the way you rise, the way you shine, the way you love, because you are not just a woman. You are a force. You are not just a dream. You are a reality. You are not just a star. You are the entire sky. Remember this. You are the song, not the silence. You are the flame, not the flicker. You are the dream, not the doubt. And when you celebrate your strength, your resilience, your love, when you let your light lead the way, you become unstoppable. You become a force, a light, a fire that cannot be put out. And that, my dear, is where your power lies.